Hi everyone, it's Tracy from Downward Dog Rising. Welcome to my channel. This quick workout session is for you tonight if you have low back tightness or tension and you're just looking to end your day to get rid of the low back tension. Sometimes it can happen if you've been sitting all day long or if you go for a run and you don't stretch afterwards. So I'm just going to bring you a couple stretches that you can do to help relieve low back tightness. All right, so let's get started. Join me and we'll get started. First of all, I'm going to have you start off and we're just going to sit on our mat, and I want you to be right on top of your sits bones. And then I'm going to have you take an inhalation as you reach to the sky. Exhale, hands down by sides. 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, softly, gently release. Wonderful. Fold one knee in so that the bottom of your foot comes to the inside of your thigh. I want you to elevate your heart straight up. It's as if you're going to turn, bring your breastbone straight in line over this front of your thigh, this quad. After you lift your heart up, I want you to gently start to hip hinge over the front of your hip and thigh. Maybe bring hands under the knee, maybe to the knee, to the shin, to the ankle, whatever feels good for you. So you're going to elevate your heart, hip hinge, and let's just stay here for a couple breaths. We just want to get this tension out of our low back area. We're stretching into the hamstrings, back of upper thigh. I'm going to try to get back on schedule with posting next week. I had a crazy week and it's after midnight, and then tomorrow I leave here at 11. I don't get home till 7 p.m. So I've just had a hectic week. So I'll try to get back on here more. Breathing in, breathing out. Just really stretch that spine out. Feel those hamstrings lengthen. Feel inner thighs stretch. One more deep inhale. And slowly rise up. You're going to extend this leg out straight. And then I'm going to have you press palms into the mat. Lift up, pelvis, lift hips up. Look straight ahead. Take an inhale. We're just going to release for a second. Exhale, chest is open. 1 more time. Deep inhale. Exhale, softly, gently release. All right. Now we're going to take this left foot, bend it in, place bottom of foot on inner thigh towards groin, and then you just elevate up, sit tall. Maybe bring hands under the knee, maybe towards shin, towards ankle, whatever works best for you. Rotate so your sternum, your breastbone aligns over the center part of your quad, your thigh. Elevate your heart. And really elongate spine as you hinge over the leg from the hips. Wonderful. So you're just going to breathe in, breathe out, hip hinge. Give your body a chance to assimilate, get used to it. Breathe in without forcing all the way. Just slowly let your body fall into it a little deeper. Feel how that back starts to pull apart a little bit more. Feel the back of your upper thigh lengthening. Lift through heart, hinge over thigh. Just want to get those hamstrings to lengthen, our low back to pull apart, that inner thigh to stretch, the hip to open. Go a little deeper when you feel that give. deep inhale. Slowly, I want you to come all the way back up. Extend that leg long. Reach arms to mat. Slowly pick up the hips. Press heart to sky. Feel glutes engage. Breathe in, breathe out. Feel those glutes engage. Breathe in, breathe out, and gently release down. Excellent. Just slowly shake out those knees. All right, so we did a little half butterfly with a little forward fold. Now I want you to do a caterpillar. So we're just going to stretch both arms to sky. Elevate your heart. You're extending. Maybe you'll flex toes, flex your feet. And then you can either hinge, take both hands under backs of knees. Keep elongated. Feel those ribs pull together, front ribs to back ribs. Hinge, maybe reach to the center part of those shins, the ankles. You could grab your lateral pinky toe side, go for it. Do whatever feels right without forcing your body. So you elevate your heart. We're in our caterpillar. We're going to feel that low back pull apart without rounding our spine. We're going to have our spinal column be supported. Aligning our chakras. We're going to balance our chakras out. Keep them in alignment. Go a little deeper if you can. Lift your heart through. That's it. Keep that back nice and lengthened. Breathe into the front, to the back, to the sides of your rib cage to really create some length and some space for your spine. And if this was too far of a stretch, you of course would just do a little hip hinge. Do what feels right on your body so it doesn't bother the low back. You're trying to create length between ribs and hips as you hip hinge over the thighs. One more deep inhale here. And slowly we're going to rise up. Just shake out those knees for a moment. All right. Crisscross your ankles. Walk on through. Now come up onto all fours. Now from here, I'm going to have you hold a little bird dog. Tighten your abdominals to your back. And then I just want you to hold opposite arm and leg straight out of your center for a moment. Hold for 10 for strength. Tighten core to low back. 9. Shoulder blades anchor down back. 8. And 7. 6. 5. Just get some core strength going on. 4. And 3. Squeeze your back glute. 2 of the leg that's lifted. And last one. Plant down, switch sides, tighten core to spine. Opposite arm and leg, your hips are level. Reach and stretch. 10. Use core. 9. Shoulder blades anchor down back. 8. And 7. Stretch part. 6. And 5. Excellent. 4 more. 3. Feel that back gluteal engage. 2 more. And gently release. Wonderful. So now you're going to curl the toes underneath you. And then I'm going to ask you to do melting heart, which is extended puppy pose. So we want to keep our knees directly in line under our hip joints. So we're going to keep this straight angle here. We're going to pull the heart forward, and we're going to slowly start to really stretch our upper body away from us. So we're keeping our hips right over those knees, and you're going to just gently stretch, pull heart through your arms. Send those sits bones reaching back behind you. Maybe you put your forehead on a yoga block if that feels more comfortable. See what feels right for you. And then we're just breathing in, breathing out. So you have the alignment. Hips are just straight over your knees. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel that connection under the armpits. Even stretching out, shoulder blades anchored down your back. And stay here and breathe. Soften into the stretch. Extended puppy. Send those sits bones reaching towards the backs of your upper thighs as your heart pulls forward through the arms towards your mat. Get that oppositional lengthening energy. Inhale, exhale, get a deep stretch. Pull that spine apart. Oppositional energy currents running up and down the spine. Ida and Pingala just pulling apart. Two more deep inhales. And exhale, last one. All right. Now we're gonna draw our elbows a little closer to our body. And then what I want you to do here, go ahead into a modified plank for 10. Tighten core to spine. 9, your shoulders are right over those elbows. 8, shoulders away from ears. 7, keep lengthening your tailbone away. 6, 5, think of the sides of your rib cage wrapping around you. 4, use those obliques. 3, tailbone long, want to strengthen your core. 2 more. And last one, gently lower pelvis to mat. Align your elbows straight under your shoulders. You're just gonna let your legs reach long behind you against the mat. Your heart lifts through the arms. I want you to come into your Sphinx pose now, Sphinx. Heart pulls through the arms. You relax through those shoulders. And just breathe. Tilt chin just a baby bit forward down to the front of the neck so you really get some length in your cervical spine so it doesn't scrunch together. Want to make sure those shoulders avoid scrunching or hiking up. Keep them down and back. Now we're just going to create some space between your spinal vertebra, especially in the mid-back, between your 2 shoulder blades. This will be helpful. If you've been sitting a lot today, this will definitely help unwind you so you feel like you have a little more room to even breathe. Relax shoulders down and back. If your low back feels tight, start thinking of doming up the abdominal wall from the front of the body up to the rear of the body, like you're reaching 3-dimensionally to the anterior of the spine from the mat up towards the sky, just to give your low back some extra support. I'm going to strengthen our back, create some space and some length. Chest is open. Low Cobra, Bhujangasana, or otherwise in Yin Yoga we call this Sphinx. Two more deep inhales. And gently release down to your mat. Gently, you're going to rest your forehead on the backs of your hands. Maybe nod side to side. Gentle little release of the sides of your neck. Maybe rock hips side to side. Gentle release of your low back. And then just stay here for a moment. Just feel how your entire body, your spine is lengthened. You're just settling into the mat. Feel the back of those ribs expand. Breathe into them. Feel those intercostals, the muscles between the ribs expanding, stretching apart. Exhale. And one more deep inhale here. Exhale, softly, gently release. Wonderful. Now I want you to take your hands directly in line below your shoulders. Shoulders stay down away from ears. Now we're just going to gently press our bodies all the way up onto all fours. We're here. I'm going to ask you to do 5 cat-cows just to get a little motion in your spine. Lift your breastbone, spread shoulder blades far and wide. Drop chin, drop tailbone, scooping in. Let your belly relax and drop. Head pulls through, arms stretch that tailbone out. Exhale, spread those shoulder blades apart. Inhale, stretch spine. Exhale, round, spread those shoulder blades wide to the sky. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Just want your back to just fully release. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. And last one. Breathing in, breathing out. Now I want you to find your neutral spine. And then we're just going to, almost like we're wagging a tail. We're going to bring our shoulder hip closer on one side. Little spinal lateral flexion. Feel the stretch on the opposite side of your ribs opening apart. Recenter and stretch the other way. Shoulder and hip come closer. Feel those ribs opening up. Head away from tailbone again. Little side stretch. Little lateral spinal flexion. Return center. Your rib and your hip come closer to the other side. And one more each way. Return neutral spine and reach shoulder and hip come closer on one side. Release, last one. Inhale, just feel that whole side open up. Excellent. Return center. And you could either have the tops of your feet come straight. Your feet. Did I just say that? Your feet. Feet go on mat like that. Maybe your toes curl under. Drop your sits bones straight back. You just want to feel like the energy's pulling back this way as your heart pulls forward and through. Let's do a little rest pose now. Just really pull and enjoy that stretch as your spine is pulling apart 2 different ways. This helps our hips. This helps our low back. This is a great functional move for the lower body. It helps the upper body too. Feel those sits bones pull back, that low back. Lumbodorsal fascia stretches apart between the back of the ribs, the back of the pelvis, the back of the iliac crest, just pulling open and apart. Inhale, exhale. And if you want to vary your rest pose, your balasana, maybe you'll take a second. Now just stretch palms to sky. Relax your shoulders down away from ears. And do a couple breaths here. Breathe. Feel width across chest, shoulders down and back. And inhale. Exhale softly, gently release. 2 more times. Take a deep inhale. Exhale softly, gently release. 1 more time. And then if you want, you can even take the thumbs together, come into Anjali Mudra, palms together, reach thumbs to the base of the neck and just hold here in a prayer-like position and just really feel a deep stretch across that upper mid-back and those shoulders. Stay here for a couple more breaths. One more deep inhale here. And softly, gently release. Wonderful. Slowly, I want you to take your hands directly under the shoulders. We're rising up, head away from tailbone, nice, easy, and slow. And then I'm just gonna ask you to turn on your mat. And then I want to bring you all the way down right now. Maybe you'll reach hands under the backs of your thighs. Scoop your abdominal wall in. Want you to do a little recline butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. It's going to feel nice to get the hips to release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Just let your legs unwind as gravity just gently presses into them. So you're going to feel the crease of each hip joint. Right here where that thigh femur bone starts into that acetabulum. Our hip is a ball and socket joint. Just let those collarbones open wide. Let's take a few breaths here. Supta Baddha Konasana. Just unwind from your day. Chest is open. Spine is elongating and just gently releasing into the mat, supported. Feel openness across shoulders and chest. Sometimes this is all you need to make all the difference when you get home from work. Just to unwind, recalibrate, leave the day behind so you don't bring it with you. Just be in the present moment. Soften through your breastbone. Allow gravity. Allow breastbone just to melt down into your chest with every exhale that you take. So that mid-back releases and makes contact with the mat. So your whole spine can gently release, melting into the mat. 2 more deep inhales here. And 1 more time. Breathing in, chest is open. Exhale, softly, gently release. Wonderful. Take knees together. Extend those legs all the way down. We're coming into our Shavasana for a moment. Just let those legs relax. Can go outward. The back is on the mat. Collarbones wide. And just be. Just breathe and just be. Just honor yourself right now that you took the time to be on your mat. Slowly wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Just have that awareness, how your energy feels soothing energy, calmness right now because you took the time to slow down a little bit. And we're just going to slide our knees in. Take a moment, maybe extend those arms overhead. Just let that entire spine just settle down into your mat. And then slowly just going to turn to our side. Coming out of our Shavasana, we're going to close out this practice. Just wanted to give you something that'll help ease the tension out of your low back if you felt like it was getting a little tight. I just wanted a little something. I did a 60-minute run earlier, so I like to get my back just to release my hamstrings a little bit if I do nothing else, just so when I drive to work tomorrow, it's 100 miles, I don't want to feel all tense and tight through hips and spine. So I just shared this with you. In case you sit at a desk working at your computer, it'll give the same result as when you're sitting and driving. Just that would be beneficial for you. And let's just slowly press into that arm, bringing ourselves up. And I'm just going to have you sit for a moment in your easy pose, your Sukhasana. And I appreciate you so much for joining me for this low back release. Just wanted to say hi. Haven't been around for a week, maybe less than that, but it just feels like an eternity. So I hope to get a few more sessions in this week. I'm praying that I can, because it matters to me. I love coming on here. All right. Peace, everyone. Hope to see you soon. Appreciate you so much. And I love when you join me for a mat workout. If you like my channel, please hit share, like, subscribe. That will continuously help me grow. And I appreciate you. So thank you so much. See you soon. And I hope this helped you feel better. It already switched my energy and I just feel calm and now I'm ready to go to bed. Hope you are too. All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.